Uh, I say maybe the craziest game for me of the weekend was, we'll go straight into Homer's Corner with our two home teams. So my Titans absolutely destroyed the Chiefs.
That was the most surprising game by far. Like I picked in the win. I picked Kansas City to win. I thought it was gonna be a like I didn't want to say easy game, but like I didn't think that Titans defense was gonna be able to stop the weapons, Mahomes. But they had Mahomes looking more shook than he did in the Super Bowl.
Man, it was absolute anarchy. I'm
It-
watching the game and the entire time I'm just waiting for Mahomes to turn it on and start throwing touchdowns. And the Titans defense absolutely never let up the entire time. Harold Landry's running free. Bud Dupree got a sack. I mean, they were all over the place.
it looked so good defensively against one of the best offenses, which is crazy.
Tip balls, turnovers left and right. Mahomes looked terrible. He looked absolutely awful. And like I said, the entire game, I'm just watching it, waiting for us to screw it up somehow. Never happened, man. Titans were on that thing the entire time. So I guess it kind of makes you ask, like, what's going on with Mahomes and the Chiefs? Like, there hasn't been a lot of turnover on that team.
Yeah.
And it seems like all of a sudden now Mahomes is making terrible decisions, arguing with refs constantly. Seems like he's just, I don't know if the game has gotten harder for him or if the offensive line's a problem. I'm not sure where the issue is.
It's like I mean I don't know if you've seen that stat. He's thrown 9, 10 interceptions already. I mean this is a guy who is really doesn't turn over the ball that much. I mean he makes a lot of big plays. He doesn't turn over the ball that much, and now he's throwing 1 or 2 interceptions a game.
Yeah, he threw 6 picks all last year. Yeah, he's already thrown 9.
It's just crazy. I can't even tell you what it is. It's something, but it's like they have basically the same offense, a revamped offensive line that on paper looks better than last year, and they're just starting slow. The play calling is questionable. I don't know. I don't know what it is with the Chiefs. I couldn't answer.
Yeah, and I'm not sure either. I mean, I know that defense is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's kind of always been their trademark. I mean, they had a decent offensive line, good enough to get pressure.
Yeah.
Which kind of, I guess, made up for the fact that they didn't have a great secondary outside of
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu. So you kind of makes you question, like, is it a scheme thing? Do they need to get a new defensive coordinator? I'm not sure what the next step is to fix that. And I know Mahomes, he just seems like he's just pressing way too hard. He's trying way too hard. Even the Titans game, you could tell he's throwing balls he wouldn't normally throw. He's making decisions way faster than he probably should be, and running into trouble left and right. And so I don't know if the NFL's figured out their scheme, and because I know the Titans went in there with a secondary that was absolutely decimated. We picked up Maben from Arizona off their practice squad, and the dude comes in and starts on Sunday, and our secondary looks like our Pro Bowl secondary.
Yeah.
So at that point, it leads me to believe that maybe the NFL might be figuring out a little bit of how the Chiefs, and so then you kind of wonder, okay, is it coaching because they're not able to make the changes they need to combat that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's really interesting because it's a team last year who's in the Super Bowl. Last year who, I mean, even if they did start off, you never doubted Kansas City was out of the game.
Ever.
Like they could turn it up. Like when they were down, was it like 21-0 that Houston game in the playoffs, and they end up blowing them out by the end of the game.
Yeah, scored like 24 straight
That's
points.
the type of team the Kansas City Chiefs were, and now we have a team that didn't get. What was the final score of that game?
27-3.
27-3. That means they did not get one touchdown.
No
Couldn't get in the end
touchdowns.
zone. Mahomes did check out early. Was it on a concussion or a head
Apparently,
injury?
it was a magical non-concussion. I'm not sure how he cleared protocol when he stumbled off the field, but Kansas City doctors? I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but I'm glad he's not injured. I would never want anybody to be hurt. But I thought that was crazy that he went into that tent for like 3 seconds and came back out. They said he cleared protocol. That was insane. But like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with the Chiefs. It's insane the turnaround. It's crazy to think. I don't know that anybody would have put money on them being 3-4 in their first 7, and Mahomes throwing 9 picks in 7 games after he threw 6 all last year. So I know they gotta figure that out quick because that division is tough. The Raiders looked really good this weekend. You got the Chargers in there. I mean, they don't have a lot of room. They don't have a lot of wiggle room for error in that division or in the AFC. There's a lot of good teams in the AFC.